Regardless of where you stay in this world, electricity bills are not reasonably priced. Consequently, the difficulty of excessive strength bills has always been a main and daily difficulty for every person. Do you to get that challenge? If yes, did you may install and run a self-made sun panel that minimizes your energy fee? Are you thinking how possible that is? Right here is how. Outdoor Revolution brings you a glue of desire, as it maintains humans' power bills appreciably low. With the Outdoor Revolution plan completely running, customers can cut back their electricity bills by 60-5%. On top of that, it ensures constant electricity. The assignment is a part of the Sun application that a 42 to 12 months vintage carpenter and ex-engineer kicked off. The inventor positioned his expertise into exercise while he designed a solar panel device that units itself other than the rest. So, in this Backyard Revolution review, you may recognize everything approximately the critical assignment. What is the Outside Revolution? Nicely, the Outdoor Revolution is a web manual that helps you to increase your self-made sun panels the use of the zigzag method. It is based totally on the precept of solar power and the way it can be used to generate strength. Basically, it all started out whilst some researchers from the Massachusetts Institute of Generation, MIT, determined out that the antique solar panels wasted several generated renewable strengths. To feature insult to harm, those vintage solar panels were additionally costly and quite expensive to install. In keeping with these researchers, the power hole explains the downsides, as referred to above, of the technology. However then, the Outdoor Revolution delivered a paradigm shift. The lofty concept becomes released as an educational guide, to educate people on how to build their solar panel structures within 4 hours. With the Backyard Revolution Sun gadget, you will follow a step-by-step zigzag technique to get it finished in more than 1 hour, for that reason saving extra than half of the electricity that might be probably wasted. To make the procedure easy, there are pictures, shopping lists, and diagrams covered in the guideline. The way it works. As a part of those Outside Revolution critiques, it is far important you realize what to expect. This system is an online video academic that walks you through step instructions on how you may build and deploy the device inside 4 hours. Upon constructing it, you can set up it in any part of your own home. Preferably, the solar panel must be out of doors, wherein it could make direct contact with sunlight. More frequently than not, customers install it on their lawn. Because the panels align with the sun, the weightless replicate has little or no impact on the device. Technically, it combines tubes and miniature towers that are constructed to incorporate sun cells in a 3D setup. Primarily based on the MIT report that says it can produce renewable electricity 20 times more than the traditional solar modules, you may create and deploy the Outside Revolution Sun system for your domestic use. This procedure is straightforward and makes use of a clean energy source. Because it is engineered with vertical surfaces, it could soak up a big amount of solar electricity. With this 3D sun technology, performance is seamlessly attained. The in-intensity explanation of the entire process is defined in the video educational, which is for sale. Indeed, Outside Revolution plans are to revolutionize electricity technology and consumption everywhere in the world. About the creator. Nicely, this modern 3D solar era is a brainchild of Zack Bennett, an experienced engineer. From the findings of the MIT studies above, Zack did an intensive study to expand an Outside Revolution solar tool. This can save a massive quantity of renewable power for customers. Also, a chipper from Orlando, America, Zack had in no way imagined that he might almost lose his existence during a particular night. Certainly, there has been an exceptional power outage in his neighborhood, which led to a total blackout. As a result, his domestic became invaded. When he spotted the thief, the chipper courageously confronted him. But his wife stopped him from doing it for worry of being harmed. So, the handiest manner out was to contact the police, but the grid became completely down. Miraculously, his daughter commenced crying, and the burglar fled. That is how the couple survived the ordeal. Later, the ex-engineer might experience dissatisfaction due to gadget failure. Therefore, he started to consider the way to preclude the horrible revel-in from going on again. In the long run, the solution simply befell to him, son. Leveraging the MIT findings, he could come up with the top and bad aspects of the use of backyard revolution. While we have spent some time dissecting the answer that this revolutionary generation brings aboard, no backyard revolution opinions could be entire without laying emphasis on the shortcomings of the era. So, this part of the guide will spotlight the blessings and failings of the 3D solar generation. Professionals. You are entitled to reimbursement within 2 months if the program falls below your expectations. And you will drastically reduce your electricity intake while you begin the use of it. Additionally, it doesn't require a huge area to set it up because it covers about 10 sq ft. It works in each climate circumstance, even if it's far cloudy. You can strength masses of appliances in your own home, along with refrigerators and televisions. Certainly, it's miles capable of powering the entire domestic. What's greater, the device is lightweight, in a digital layout, meaning that you could take it anywhere. The technology is straightforward to learn and deploy so that you don't want any pro to get it set up. It's a green energy solution, which uses a renewable power source. In addition, you may experience bonuses, consisting of home EMP safety protocol, power stockpiling secrets and techniques, and domicile alternative strength sources. You don't need to be related to the national grid if you have it in your home. It has zero maintenance fee. You can additionally watch the step-by-way-of-step online video. This means that it's far easily reachable from everywhere inside the global. Cons. In case you bypass a step, you will no longer achieve the favored end result. The preliminary setup cost is massive. You gained be capable of access the system without a sturdy, stable net connection. It doesn't have printed versions. Is the outdoor revolution a rip-off? On this outdoor revolution evaluate, it is miles crucial that we mention the opportunity of this venture to be a rip-off, as it offers many human beings extreme issues. Given that the benefits of the program seem too appropriate to be actual, a few human beings regularly marvel if the system without a doubt works as supposed. Curiously sufficient, a few government corporations have even echoed that it is not actual. From our findings, most of the people who label it faux are folks that cannot find the money for it. Make no mistake, this high-quality innovation is not a rip-off. These days, many customers have come forward to attest that they had been able to shop up to 65% of their energy payments way to the system. Fascinatedly enough, the masterpiece has stored human beings within the instances of the cyclone and earthquake-induced blackouts. At the time of writing this article, over 191 people have deployed the device and might attest that it has helped to lessen their power bills. In reality, thousands of humans have categorically stated that it is effective, and it is far worth each penny spent on it. You may get to read their testimonials within the next paragraphs. Afterward, you will realize that the outdoor revolution rip-off scandal is only a figment of humans' imagination. Clients' evaluations approximately outdoor revolution. Many detractors are running round the clock to frustrate the project by means of popularizing the so-called backyard revolution rip-off scandal. But are they honestly proper? Right here is the factor: over 191 folks are already the use of the technology. Now, we can quickly share some of their evaluations below. David Sullivan from Australia stated that his colleague delivered the product to him for the first actual time. As it changed into a virtual route, he becomes in order that skeptical approximately it. But his colleague advocated him to provide the system a drive. Within 3 hours, he turned into completed putting in it. Later, his existence modified as he found out that he did not must spend so much on energy anymore. In response to the outside revolution scam scandal, Admiral Thaddeus from Oklahoma, USA, said that when he informed his partner about how the venture ought to probably reduce their strength bill, she couldn't stop laughing at him, wondering how he could have fallen for any such cheap rip-off. But he referred to that once putting in the machine, he turned into the only giggling at his wife, because the gadget was operating as meant. Usual end. Wrapping up this article, it is far secure to a country that generation will keep playing an important function in our everyday lives, each now and in the future. And the strength region will no longer be overlooked, as there are clear warning signs that renewable power resources will gradually update fossil gas. Broaden their electricity gadgets from the comfort in their houses, without getting specialists worried. Through the net instructional guide, normal humans can expand the system themselves. Based on the users' testimonials from around the sector, it's miles crystal clear that this efficient sun generation isn't a rip-off. Are you concerned unwell that you are spending a big quantity on power payments? If sure, this generation offers you a completely unique possibility to rewrite your narratives. Indeed, it is time you stopped assuming that the modern era is a rip-off. Just move in advance and order the net guide. Later, you will be amazed at how you could expand your efficient solar panel all by means of yourself. The exceptional element is that you can request your money lower back if the educational falls underneath your expectations. Searching at the intense facet, don't hesitate to share you enjoy with us when you undergo the course and deploy the revolutionary solar system.